Welcome back to my channel. To the new subscribers, welcome. Every cent counts TGI. My name is Sinesipho, the budget doll, and this is episode 3. Let's get in. So guys, today I will be sharing the total of my debts and what that total is actually made up of. Now, I decided before I get into the current total, I want to take a step back to 3 years ago when I first made this decision of getting out of debt. Now, at that time, in 2018, I was owing 257,354 rands and 37 cents, right? And then in 2019, that figure reduced. In 2019, I was owing 237,120 rands and 52 cents. And currently, this year, 2020, my total debts are sitting at 429,554 rands and 35 cents. So this total is quite high. I feel like I almost doubled what I was sitting at in 2019, and it hangs on my head. Whenever I think of my debts as a total, like how I'm doing right now, I always get this feeling. I don't know if anyone gets it too, but it feels like your chest is closing up. I literally have to sit there and count 1, 2, 3, 4, breathe in, 1, 2, 3, 4, breathe out. I don't like looking at my debts altogether because it's frightening. It's easier for you to separate them and attend to them as you see them. The second you have to do what I'm about to do now, it's scary. But I mean, guys, like I've said when I started, I can, I will, I must. So fear aside, doubt aside, let's get in. The total of my debts is made up of 8 debts. So debt number 1 is my student loans. They're currently sitting at 44%. So I owe the National Student Financial Aid, NSFAS, that much. Back in the day, university days, I had a bursary. I think I did mention that. And that bursary, Tutuka bursary, was actually 40% NSFAS and 60% bursary. So when I lost the bursary part, NSFAS took over. And the reason why it's so high is because of the failing in between. And then also the interest over the years. Here, guys, the interest is quite high. Debt number 2 is my car, which is currently sitting at 38%. So this year, finally, I had to get a car. So me and my brother did some negotiating. I had to get a car for work, so that happened, and yeah, I have a new debt because of it, but I need it, so it's for work. It will pay off at the end. Okay, debt number 3 is my phone contracts, which are currently sitting at 7%. I obviously took out a contract for myself, right? But I sat down and did the numbers over the years, and I thought it's best to just take out for my family too. I pay once a lump sum, and at least I can get a hold of my family whenever I need to. They can get hold of me whenever they need to. So this is a story I've been telling myself all these years, and every 2 years you renew, and the cycle goes on and on. So debt number 4 is my personal loans, currently sitting at 4%. Guys, this number used to be high. So that reduction that happened in 2019 is me paying off a lot of personal loans. So I have a lot of work to do still, but I'm quite proud of that. I always found it interesting how a bank was always willing to give me a personal loan, but not a bond. Debt number 5 is my credit card, currently sitting at 3%. I have to say that the mistake I did here, whenever I look back, is always accepting those yearly increases they give you. But otherwise, I used to feel like it's an okay debt to have, but not anymore. It also has to go. So debt number 6 is my furniture accounts, currently sitting at 2%. It's interesting that in the past 3 or 4 years, I haven't really bought any furniture. So it just explains how old this furniture accounts are. But I have to say, though, last year, 2019, I did get rid of quite a lot. Debt number 7 is my clothing accounts, which are currently sitting at 1%. Last year, I really got rid of quite a lot of clothing accounts, and I had a good plan, I have to say, because for a good year and a half, I just stopped buying clothes. Hopefully, I get to share what I did there. But otherwise, clothing accounts, you're going down. The last debt is to friends and family, which is currently sitting at 1%. Oh, guys, I actually owe one person for this debt. If I can just be emotional for 2 seconds. A few years ago, my life stopped, and a few people came through, and I was blessed enough to be able to pay all of them back. But this one person refuses because, in their words, God has a plan. There's a reason it happened. Pay me when you're done with everything else. And that's why they're here. And I said, I'm going to put you up because I owe you. And yeah, guys, so that's the debt. That's the last debt. Yeah, that's it. Guys, thank you so much for watching this episode. Please subscribe, share with friends and family. I am also on Instagram at EveryCentCountsTGI. Thank you so much for the comments. The love that I see there is amazing. Thank you, guys. I'll see you all next week as we continue. Please stay safe during this time. I can, I will, I must start. Bye, guys.